Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you need to focus on your goals and not their approval. All right, but before I get started, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I've been involved in the work from home space for the last 18 plus years, and I've been fortunate enough to be working full-time for myself since 2018, and it's my true passion to help other people generate mailbox money using social media and direct mail marketing. So, with that being said, most people, too many people, I should say, wait for approval. You know, whether it be from family or friends or other loved ones, whoever it may be, they sit around waiting for approval before they go and build their empire. And it's much like the motivation. You know, most people sit around and wait to become motivated, and that never happens. So therefore, their empires are never built. And what you need to do is you need to focus on your goals and building your empire and not their approval. All right. Like I always say, they do not pay your bills. All right. So I know that when I first started out, you know, people doubted what I was doing. You know, even my own mother at one point, she was like, you know, you ought to stop doing that and focus on something that's really going to make you money. And this was back before I started making money, you know. And she's like, you're just wasting your time. And she wasn't saying that out of, you know, a bad place. She was, you know, trying to look out for me and you know. But these people, some people don't understand what the work from home space is all about. Some people just look at everything and they see it as a scam or a pyramid scheme because that's what they've been programmed to believe. You know, so a lot of times people are just looking out for you. You know, looking out for your best interest, but they're not, because they don't understand. Wow, that guy just cut right in front of me. Unbelievable. They don't understand what it's all about, you know? And when people tell me, oh, that looks like a pyramid scheme, I say, well, do you have a 9-to-5 job? And if they say yes, I said, look at how that's structured. That looks like a pyramid, right? You got the CEOs and the board members and the financial officers and all the head honchos up at the top. And there's only a few of them up at the top. And then as the pyramid widens at the bottom, that's where all the employees are, making the people at the top all the money. Now, what looks like a pyramid scheme? You know? So the point of this video is you don't have to have anybody's approval. You know, I was working with a gentleman not too long ago, and he didn't want to do anything on social media because he was afraid of what people were going to think about him. He didn't want people who were on his friends list to see what he was doing. And it's unfortunate because he had a nice size following already, and he really could have utilized his social media to grow his empire, to build his empire, you know, but he was afraid of what others might think if they saw him doing, you know, a work from home opportunity. And you know, if you're going to build an empire, it's one thing if you're just doing it for some, you know, a little extra side money, like a side hustle, you know. But if you really want to build an empire, you can't care what other people think. All right, like I said, they're not paying your bills. And most of these people that have they want to give you their 2 cents, they're not happy in their own life or with their own job. Because you will find out, the bigger your empire, the bigger you build your empire, the more people that are around you, you will see them change. All right, I'm not saying it happens for everybody or that every person in your life is going to become weird and different, but there are definitely people that you're close to that when they start seeing you have success, they get weird and they start acting differently. And has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with where they are in their life, because they know in their deep conscious in their subconscious that they could be doing better, you know, but they're just settling for whatever it is that they have. And they see you going out there and building empires and not settling for just any old, you know, just a normal life. They're seeing you go out there and try to live your best possible life to where you have goals that you're breaking, and, you know, you're setting goals and you're achieving those goals. So you will see that. But you cannot ever let anybody stop you from building your empire. If you're truly passionate about building your empire, then go and build it, and don't worry about their approval. The people who are really that are your true friends or are really supportive, you'll know right away who they are. You know, and even my own mother today, she's like, "Wow, I'm really proud of you for not giving up." You know, she was unaware of what it was all about back in the day. So don't go searching for approval. You don't be waiting for motivation to come strike you. You know, just go out there today, start taking action, commit to showing up every day, and stay consistent. And over time, you'll build your empire. You know, you just will. But if you're, you know, seeking someone's approval, that does not equal income. And the longer you wait for somebody's approval, that's minutes going by and time going by that you're not building your empire. Right? So don't waste your time. It's not worth it. Just go out there, you know. Man, people are driving like Looney Tunes today. Unbelievable. So, I guess that's it for this video. I just wanted to talk to you and tell you that I'm giving you approval to go out there and build your empire. You don't need anybody else's approval. I'm giving you permission right now to go out there and build your empire. All right? And if people get upset with you because you're taking the goals that you have and you're going to start crushing them, and you're going to start building something that's worth building because you want to live the life that's worth living and have complete financial freedom to be able to do what you want, when you want, as long as you want, and not worry about cash flow. I'm giving you approval right now. All right? You have my approval. You have my permission. Don't worry about what everybody else says. Who cares what they do? Most of these people that have their, you know, that want to give you their 2 cents, they're not doing anything productive in their life. You know, they go to their 9 to 5 that they hate. They come home, they sit in front of Netflix all night, they scroll on their phone all night. They're not doing any income producing activities. They're not doing anything to better their life. They're just settling. So obviously they don't want you to be better off than them, right? It's a weird thing, but that's how it works. That's how it works. Your dream life doesn't need approval. It just needs your action. So that's what you should be doing today. You know, take some action. Stay consistent, show up every day, and over time you can build your empire, all right? So I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. If you find value in this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. And share this with somebody if you know somebody who might benefit from hearing this message, all right? I try to provide value for all of you, because anybody can do it. If I can do this, build an empire, you can build an empire, trust me, okay? So have a great rest of your day wherever you are. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching.